Hi guys, I'm Kat. I'm one of the managers here at Hempyz Gifts and Novelties. We have 3 locations in beautiful British Columbia, 2 in Langley and 1 in White Rock. If you want any more information, just type in Hempyz, Hempyz, into your favorite internet search engine and you should be able to find us. Today I'm here to talk to you about the Iolite Vaporizer. The Iolite is a rad little vaporizer for a couple of reasons. The first is that it is 95% odorless and vaporless, so you can use it in public, movie theaters, grocery shopping, what have you. And unlike most other portable vaporizers, it is butane powered. So if you're going on camping trips or what have you, you don't have to worry about trying to plug your vaporizer into a tree. Awkward! So the way to use your vaporizer is thusly. First off, you hold your vaporizer upright like this, and you fill it with the butane upside down like this. You want to use triple distilled butane or higher, otherwise you'll clog it, and that's bad news bears. So, once you've filled it with butane, it takes about 4 or 5 seconds, then butane comes out the top, that's how you know it's full. Once it's filled with butane, you open up this compartment here, and you fill it with your favorite herbs. Make sure it's loosely packed, and you want it to be kind of underfilled as opposed to overfilled, because you need enough room for your heating pin to fit in there. So, close it like this, not like this, or everything falls out. Seems like common sense, but it happens. So, close it up. Alright, so 0 is off, you turn it to 1, which is on. Once you turn it on, it goes and that's how you know that it's like preparing and butane is running through it. Once it's making that noise, click the igniter. It ignites the pilot light in the front, it starts blue, and then it turns orange. After 45 seconds, the sound stops and the pilot light goes out, and that is your signal to... So, while it's on, intermittently, it'll make the and the pilot light will come on for a couple seconds. It'll do that every minute or so. That's just keeping the heating pin hot. Which means, if you want a bigger toke, instead of inhaling as soon as the sound stops and the light goes off, wait 5 minutes and then take your first toke. The heating pin will be a little bit hotter, so it'll be bigger and more effective. But it probably won't be as odorless and vaporless as, inhaling right away. So once you're done with it, turn it off into the 0 position. When you turn it off, within 5 minutes of turning it off, it'll do the and the pilot light will come on. It'll do that half a dozen times within about 5 minutes. It's okay, it's just releasing excess butane. Couple tips and tricks for your Iolite. If you want to change the smell and the taste, put fresh mint, like fresh green alive mint, not dried mint, not Altoids. Fresh green alive mint into your bowl with your herbs. When you inhale, it tastes like mint, so when you exhale, it'll smell like mint. Also, take your vaporizer and drop it into a Tim Hortons coffee cup, if you're Canadian, and pop the tab back, and then you just... And it appears as though you're drinking Tim Hortons coffee, but in fact, you are vaporizing. And another really good thing to know is when you're cleaning it, make sure it's warm. Turn your vaporizer on for a minute or 2, and then take it apart and clean it. And use like paper towels because it gets pretty hot. If you try to take it apart and clean it when it's cold, you run the risk of breaking pieces. When you do it when it's warm, it's all loosened up and it'll be much easier to work with. So guys, that is the Iolite Vaporizer. If you have any other questions, look up Hempyz and give one of us a call and we'll be happy to help you. Thank you very much and have a rad day, stoners.